in Yamuna Kunja, we are inviting again all the great souls who have taken shelter of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in one way or another, in one mission or the other. We are inviting them all. Please come forward with all your intelligence, with all your capability to please Guru Varga. Pleasing Guru Varga starts with our own Guru, undoubtedly. But our Guru will not be pleased if his Parama Guru is not pleased. And the Parama Guru will not be pleased if the disciples of his disciples, they are having disagreements with each other, ignore each other, or in any way forget that they are one family. So that is a special reason we here in Yamuna Kunja invite everybody. And we invite them every day. We have so much work to do. So many areas to cover. Why? Because the outline given in World Vaishnava Association by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is vast. There's many committees, mandalis, he called them. There's many areas to cover. Today, we had another very good idea, together with the Internet Committee, that we're going to make one big website where all the Vaishnava literature is going to be available, which are published by all Vaishnava missions who want to make their publications available. Bhagwazar Gaudiya Math, for example, they published the books which Bon Maharaj took to the West, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, by the great scholar of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He was a professor in a university, and this book was edited by Srila Bhaktivinoda Kakshina Maharaj. The first volume. Later they brought out a second volume. So this book went to preach as the first big message. Actually, second message. The first message out of India was Sri Krishna Chaitanya, his life from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. That was a booklet which he sent to many places, including McGill University in Canada. Thakur Bhaktivinoda took it upon himself to publish that book in English and send it out to all the universities. But under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada, Nishikanta Sanyal was ordered to make a comprehensive Western mind understanding presentation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he did that. Very, very hard work, high quality English. And that was taken by Bon Maharaj on his mission when he first went out of India. And it was that book which conquered the first German European disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, which was Sadananda Prabhu. He was the first real convert and who stayed. There were some other friends, they also had been participating, but Sadananda became a lifelong devotee, publisher, wrote many books, made new devotees in Europe, and in a prison camp in India also, he was preaching to Walter Eidlitz, who later became Vamana Das, and who visited the temples in India. Oh, there's so many stories. He wrote the book, The Unknown India. If you read The Unknown India, you'll be surprised. This is one of the most capturing books of somebody converting from impersonalism to Vaishnavism under the guidance of a devotee. It's unbelievable. It was published by Mandala Media, and I had it translated first to German. No, sorry, it was written in German. I had it translated to Spanish, and we also published it in Bulgarian, also in Portuguese. So this book is around, and in English also it's available, Unknown India. Bhakta in the Indische Odyssee is a German title. So that was all inspired by this book of Professor Sanyal. Many people don't know that. Also, they don't know that actually Sadananda spent the rest of his life finally in an ashram. When he went back to Europe with Walter Eidlitz, they founded an ashram in Sweden, and they published many books. One of them is Sri Krishna Chaitanya in German language, which was the first book I was allowed to read about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And to tell you the truth, it touched my heart so much. But I was already living in Prabhupada's temple. So I was already a convinced follower of Krishna, but that book really touched me and really gave me the strength and the conviction that is Krishna consciousness. This is the thing the whole world needs, and I was looking for so dearly. So in this way, when the Guru sends his disciple out to preach, to make new Vaishnavas, to invite more people to the path of bhakti, then the Guru is very pleased. If his son makes more new devotees, the Guru is so pleased he becomes the grandfather. But then he has another child who does the same, and a third one, and a fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and they're all making new disciples, then it becomes a very big family. And Grandpa loves them all equal. And don't think that somebody may have had more disciples than the other, or somebody has a rich disciple and the other has a poor disciple, that has any influence. Not so whatsoever. Krishna consciousness is so sharing and loving, and it was the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go out and to give the greatest love. So today we are sitting here specifically in the office to make further plans for spreading Krishna consciousness. Further plans every day. So the publication Google page, which is already open today, that is, make it available that every mission can put their books online under their name and also in alphabetic order, so that the whole world can know what are the Vaishnavas publishing. Then, of course, they can also put the address for those who want to buy a physical book, or if they selling PDF, whatever information they want to give, we will put it into this Google platform. So in this way, it will be very important to see that how far reach has been accomplished. I'm going to the bookstore here in Loy Bazaar, and there's so many books, and there's, of course, by far not all. If you consider all the books which have been translated in more than 50 languages in the world, they won't fit anywhere. But they do fit in our Google presentation. This is one of the mandalis, the publication, and Shastra mandali, to make sure that these holy treasures of the great acharyas will not be lost. So I'm very grateful. And we this week we had the wonderful news that our Bhakti Kinkar Damodar Maharaj became the director of the publication committee of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. So that made me very happy, because I was able to meet him at the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Balabhtirtha Maharaj. And Srila Bhakti Balabhtirtha Maharaj was very concerned about the publications, about the events, about everything. He said every event and every publication should have the logo of the World Vaishnava Association, because that is a way to show that we are all members of something. We have our individual missions, no doubt, but we are members. We are members, united members of our Paramaguru Dev, our great-grandfather Bhaktivinoda Thakur. I don't think anybody wants to say, no, I have nothing to do with Bhaktivinoda Thakur. No, it's impossible. They are such wonderful, they are such generous, incredible people that we can be so proud to be connected to them. So proud that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati has granted us membership in his family. And you know something? That's not an institutional membership. In no mission, anybody had to sign a paper to be initiated. You get the initiation, the holy name of your Guru Dev, when he's pleased with your sincere approach. If you convince him that you want Krishna's name, that you like Mahaprabhu and you trust him to guide you, then he will give you not only the holy name, he will make you a Brahmin, he can make you a sannyasi, he can make you so many things. And that is all non-institutional. This is Guru Parampara. Then people may ask them, why are there certificates like Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vedanta, Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Sarvabhauma? Why have such certificates been issued? Or why the Guru sometimes gives titles to the disciples when they have done some outstanding work? And the answer for that is, this is just inspirational, just to make the people feel how serious and beautiful the Vaishnava philosophy is. When Srila Prabhupada went to Venezuela, let me tell you that story. There was maybe 50 devotees living in the temple, and there was only a few initiates. So Srila Prabhupada was going to give second initiation. But one of Prabhupada's accompanying devotees, he said to Prabhupada, but these people don't know much about the philosophy. They're very new devotees. They don't have much qualifications yet. And Srila Prabhupada answered, there are Shastric Brahmins and non-Shastric Brahmins. But they are here, they are serving Krishna. And he gave all of them second initiation, which had been recommended by the temple president. So, Shastric Brahmins and non-Shastric Brahmins. It's very interesting because nowadays you have some devotees that may be very educated, they may be Sanskrit scholars, others they may come from Bhagavata, like the founder of Gaudiya Sangha, our Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. He was actually from Nityananda Parivar, but he converted to Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's mission. And for example, Krishna Maitini, he was from a very elevated, highly respected Brahmin family in Navadvip, and when she took shelter of Srila Bhakti Rakshita Maharaj, it became scandalous. Oh, the Brahmin said, now the Gaudiyas are taking us over. And she was one of the pure devotees of Lord Krishna, which I was able to meet until the very end of her physical presence in this world. So Krishna Maitini, so many surprises, so many wonderful surprises. Krishna consciousness is a wonderful surprise. So don't be ever disheartened. Difficulties may come, but the devotees should always stick together, at least when there is need for it. No, they said a friend in need is a friend indeed. A god brother in need is a god brother indeed. We always call, you are initiated by Srila Bhakti Vedanta Vamana Maharaj, so then you are my god brother, because I'm initiated by Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, who also took sannyas from Bhakti Pragyan Keshwara. So we are family. So this, and there's first degree God brother and second degree God brother. Now, if a disciple of a disciple initiates somebody, he's now my second, like my nephew or something like that. No, but it's all family. We are all one family. And those who educate their devotees to not look at other Vaishnavas, to minimize them, to ignore them, or to think that they are a different clan or something, unfortunately, they educate their disciples within the area of Tamaguna. This is ignorance. You cannot deny your family. Denying your family, this has no value. It is simply a show of some subtle sectarianism, or I'm better than you type of spirit. And that's not valid. It's simply not valid. It has now. What about the disciples of Ramanujacharya? Or what about those who belong to the Ramanandis, who are also very successful preachers in India? So there's so many other groups which are not directly maybe following the Siddhanta exactly like us. But if our acharyas had good dealings with them, they are Char Sampradaya connected, we should respect all the Vaishnavas. No, I know Pejava Swami, he was one of the Madhvas, main acharyas of the 8 main Madhva temples in Udupi, and he loved Srila Prabhupada, and he gave full appreciation. Many people went there. Gopal Krishna Maharaj went there. Radhanath Swami went there. Madhu Pandit went there. And they all said, hey, give us some support that we belong to Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. And Pejava Swami did that. Yes, of course. We are the one family predicted by Bhakti Devi to conquer it, to spread around the holy name. So this is our topic today. Here we are in Yamuna Kunja waiting for you to come and to contribute with your ideas how Krishna consciousness can be spread more successfully. We hear that the whole world is discussing the issue of female Diksha Gurus. That we will discuss tomorrow. And we will have 2 female Diksha Gurus representing their vision on that. One is Chitrama. She is a disciple of Bhakti Kushum Shraman Maharaj. And the other one is Srijima from Calcutta, I think 3 beautiful temples. And she is also a disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, famous Gaudiya Math Guru Mas are with us in this conversation. Hare Krishna, I wish you all the best, and let's be together for the one great purpose of making this world more Krishna conscious. Thank you very much. All glories to Guru and Gauranga.